A fine pumpkin wine, 2012 vintage, I believe. Shall we uncork?
After heat exhaustion riding in the Wattagans, I decided to not ride once the temperature got past 30 degrees Celsius. But we're all wrapped with this freak cool weather and rain. Perfect for more traction practice.
Come on, grip! It's just clay! The moment you lose a bit of momentum, and it's hard to guess what's grippy and what isn't. Tree roots, always slippery.
And of course, we are all just Gumby mud jockeys. We have almost no idea of how to ride in these conditions.
Woo! Much work! Jeff's stuck exactly where I was. Just so glassy down there. Even my boot's not gripping. There we go.
After helping Jeff, I decide to have another go. Even the slightest bit of momentum seems to make a huge difference. As long as you have at least a walking pace, the rear tyre manages to scramble up and over the next root, wet rock or clay bank. I bet all the guys from England and Northern Europe would blast through this shit in third gear. Even this normally fast track is difficult for we gumbies with the wet clay.
This is going to be interesting for one or two guys. I haven't done it before.
I did this same track when wet on the DR650 recently, so this will be interesting.
Ah, bugger. Lost it. That's the way. I was hoping.
Now the embarrassing thing is I climbed these rocks here on the DR650 when it was wet and with half-worn Dunlop D606 tyres at 12 psi. This is ridiculous. How can I be doing worse on a 250 two-stroke dirt bike? It just goes to show, too often we put importance in the bike we are riding instead of our riding ability. In my defence though, a two-stroke often isn't as good for traction when it's muddy.
Slippery tree roots. Oh, what am I going to do now? No run up. Two tree roots. Slippery. I was just chatting with the guys, and one thing we're trying to do is actually deliberately hit the wet tree roots today just to get practice. So a lot of that weighting and de-weighting, try and weight the bike, then just as the rear wheel's hitting the tree root, de-weight, so, and very momentarily cut the throttle so there's no wheel spin. And particularly if it's an oblique log or tree root or clay bank, you just roll over it and the rear wheel doesn't get thrown out, or not much. It's a very handy tip for wet weather, slippery riding, weighting and de-weighting.
Weighting and de-weighting, eh? If you think I know what I'm talking about, just keep an eye out for the big tree root at an angle. And let's see how a master Gumby weights and de-weights over it.
Whoa! Didn't de-weight enough on that. Little fucker. Ah, very fucking slippery. Oh, no wonder. Must have hit it where it was almost completely straight.
Great, I landed in a puddle, so now I've got mud oozing down my back.
Try a different line. That's better. Man, even the soil is slippery through here.
This little climb will be fun. 4 wet tree roots are just placed at the right distance to make it much harder than it looks.
Geez, no run up, but he's... Hey, it's slippery. We're laughing with you, mate. Oh, nice. Second gear, I think.
On his 4th attempt, Pete says whatever it takes, including ghosting the pine.
He's up!
Shit, are you okay, Aaron?
Got that on video. Fuck me, dead.
Let's see that again.
What have you got against Jeff, mate?
Jeff.
I'm so sorry.
Fucking hell.
Look, I'll admit Jeff's a dickhead, but is that really appropriate?
Holy fucking hell. Fucking hell, Jeff.
You're meant to catch it.
Over and over.
Catch the fucking bike next time.
It's clearly all my fault. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I think we lost about 4 litres of fuel then.
Well, if you hang around Gumbies, you can expect to see a lot of Gumby action. Stay tuned for more if this cool wet weather lasts.